So here is the fascinating side to the story. India and Australia having strong diplomatic ties, yet the trade isn't flourishing quite well, not at least as much as the potential could offer. So what does this mean? This means there is a real opportunity, a massive underexplored opportunity for people in this corridor. In today's video, I'll be talking about how can we leverage this first mover's advantage to the benefit of both the Indian and the Australian businesses, and for people who can also act as strategic advisors across the nations. Think about it. When there are many businesses already playing in a geography, there is fierce competition, established players, and very thin profit margins. In an undervalued market or in an underexplored market, you can really build a monopoly. In my experience, there aren't even 50 Indian jewelry brands existing in Australian malls. At the same time, the statistics say that there aren't enough Australian mining firms in Australia trying to explore the Indian market. So what does this mean? This means that the real strategy can be a game changer when a strategic advisor can come in and understand the real differences between these geographies. And as per my experience, the real difference is that the business culture in both these geographies are extremely different. So when you as an advisor or as a business can understand the differences in these two geographies, that's when a real monopoly can be built. Let's be specific. It's not about compliance, it's about the right strategy. When an Indian textile manufacturer wants to explore the Australian market, the right questions here to ask is, how can they price their services in a way which is different to Indian market but more closer to the Australian niche? Which market entry model would suit that business into the Australian geography? How can he keep the business sustainable, up and running, without dilating the profit margins because of the Aussie dollars? At the same time, if there is an Australian mining tech company want to explore the Indian geography, the right questions to ask is, which type of a business structure would suit the business in India? Which geography across different states in India would help them in getting the maximum utilization of the resources that India has to offer? Last but definitely not the least, understanding the key business difference here and understanding how can a strategy, just a simple strategy, understanding the independence of each geographies can add value. As we move ahead in 2026, ECTA this year is going to be all about execution and just not policy documentation. So if you're really serious about establishing business with Australia, or Australians if you're really serious in establishing business in India, then having the right strategy in place and taking the first mover's advantage is the right way to proceed ahead. So if you found today's video helpful, feel free to share, subscribe and like, and watch out this space for more.